one of the first tips that I got for one of the first tips that I have is understand that the turrets go up to 30 meters. You see where they're at? See where I'm at?
Denizens of the deep.
30 meters. That means they don't have to be nowhere near you to fight. Stop thinking that you have to throw them in front of people. When people see the health, they automatically want to attack it. Big health bars. So the first tip is know the distance of how far you can use your turns. He's one of the best
Four foes to conquer.
Poke heroes, Poke legends, Poke heroes in the game. And the turns help him so much, especially if you have the ice tip. The second thing I would say is almost never. I'm not gonna say I don't do it sometimes. Almost never.
Denizens of the deep.
Your octopus has a health bar. Most people, when they see the health bar, they want to destroy it.
Consider yourself conquered.
I almost never do that. What I usually do, only time I might throw it on the floor is, let's say if I'm coming in from here and my friends are already attacking. They're fighting those people. I can't get there fast enough to walk in, so I might be back.
Denizens of
throw
the deep.
one to help them until I get there. Most of the time I throw one. I don't want to throw two. Unless it's like a big brawl, then you don't know what's happening around that corner. You want to help him, EB. The third thing is, when you throw your turns, any basic after that or LT move makes all the turns go into you. See?
Succumb to the ocean's
might. As soon as you throw the turn out,
Namor does not lose.
Just that fiery on it, and it starts letting off. So the LT is perfect for that.
Denizens of the deep.
And if you have, let's say you have all three turns out.
You never had a chance.
This is with me not even attacking. See? Say shots.
Protect your king.
I usually keep
from the coldest depths.
Now they got to worry about many different avenues of where you're actually.
3 of them down.
And they're either going to have to concentrate on you or concentrate on attack.
To conquer.
So when I was talking about the tip, what you need to do is throw them up in the wall.
Denizens of the deep.
This is perfect. I try not to throw all of them on the same one, but this is a training area.
Consider yourself
the walls are wide as hell.
Wash our foes away.
So for a place like this, I would throw it here.
Attack them.
And then I let them walk out. Let's say this is where they're coming from. If this is where they're coming from, their entrance, you could throw it in front. But if they're coming from that way, the best thing to do is either throw it here, so you can have a triangle thing where they're all shooting. You're attacking, and they're getting shot by that. Or a perfect one for me is throwing it behind people. When you throw it behind people, for some reason, they never see that shit coming. And it's really hard for them to turn their whole back to you while you're fighting. So if they walk out of there and you have these on the wall, they would have to turn around and stop you from swinging. Stop. They would have to turn around and get the turn to stop them from hitting you. But they're mostly always going to be focused on the people that are in the front.
Double kill!
Protect your king! A knight's the ally awaits me.
That's 3! Wow!
This way you'll get a whole bunch of kills. You see how far?
That's amazing!
That's how far the things are shooting. They're killing the robots that are up here.
Go! We're finding our groove.
He's perfect for dive characters. Any type of dive character, you always want to place them close to you, but remember 30 meters. So they don't really need to be too close to you. But you want to get a wide range so that if they try to dash past you, it's still going to shoot them. There's a reason Namor is banned a lot nowadays, and that's because people do not want to deal with the turns.
Attack them.
No diver wants to deal with.
Cleanse this place.
The ice, especially if I have the
Double
ice
kill.
turn. If you have a Luna on your
That's
squad, you have the ice
3.
turn.
They
The
all
ice
drown
turn
in my
slows
wake.
people down. That's why I have Luna. Ice one slows
A
you
nice
down. So
ally
if you try to
awakens.
run, jump, anything you're doing, and it does a decent amount of damage
We're finding
on
our
top of it.
groove.
Those are
Attack
your
them.
best friends if you can have a person that plays Luna. But a lot of times people don't play Luna.
That's 3.
Like
Typical.
most of the time I have to add to my friend to play Luna. But if you're going to play namor, you have to be able to learn how to play without that turn as well. It's a great thing, but if you're
Attack
relying
them.
on only having her,
It was
then
our
for
foes
me,
away.
in my eyes,
Double
personally,
kill.
you're not a
More
good.
defense to conquer.
Because these two
That's
turns
3.
are still enough to kill diver.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Because
5.
most Spider-Mans,
That's
they
amazing.
lean
all
on the
drown
fact
in
that
my
they're
wake.
not actually going to get hit while doing all those evasive maneuvers. So they do risky plays with low health, and then when they try to fly away, the turns will
Attack
still
them.
kill them because it's a confirmed hit.
Wash our foes away. Namor does not lose.
Double kill. That's 3.
From the coldest
I always
depths,
try to start off with the
wash our
LT so
foes
that I can
away.
get the Fury mode activated, and then I go into
Double
the
kill.
attacks.
Attack them.
See how they're doing good damage now? When I press LT,
Cleanse this place.
things turn into demons.
That's 3. It's okay.
If it's a
I get it.
squishy,
You
it's
mean,
over for me.
wow, 4 in a row.
I'm already just showing you the
You never
the
had a
basic,
chance.
like just throwing the basics at it.
More foes to conquer.
Just throwing the basics at it.
Protect your king. Let wash our foes away.
Me,
Double kill.
Just as expected.
you throwing the
That's
aim
3.
and you.
Wow, 4 in a row.
A nice ally awakens.
When you add in the turrets and you attacking at the same
Just as
time
expected.
with the
Double
rage
kill.
mode, almost no one can beat
Denizens of the
you.
deep. Cleanse this
Tanks.
place.
3.
Namor ain't supreme.
Wow, 4 in a row.
The fools.
5. That's amazing.
DPS healers don't
6 in
stand
a
a
row.
chance.
Way to go.
Perfect for flanking as
Consider
well.
yourself conquered.
If you're gonna flank, what I suggest, if you have the Luna again, you start off with that one, you throw another one. Because the ice one's gonna slow them down where they can't really dodge your
Double
attack.
kill. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
Another thing I suggest to do is to make sure you change your reticule. I'm not gonna lie, that circle reticule is horrible for almost everybody.
Consider yourself.
For almost everybody, it doesn't really show where
Double kill.
it would actually hit them.
That's
So I would
3.
never rely on that original circle reticule. That joint is hard. You're playing at a
Wow,
disadvantage
4 in a
already
row.
playing with that one.
5.
As you can
That's
see,
amazing.
but with other characters, I'm
The
telling you,
fools.
when I first started, I couldn't play with them. When you change the
6 in a
reticules,
row.
and there's a
Way to go.
Reddit one that I go to
Unbelievable.
that he has some pretty good ones. I'll probably link it. I'll link it in the bio. No, in the description of the video.
Consider yourself.
Where he has a whole bunch of reticules. I'm not gonna say all of them work, but it made me be able to play Winter Soldier in ranked. Before I would never play Winter Soldier because I felt like I couldn't hit him. I couldn't hit a soul with that. But now I can bring him into GM2 lobbies and carry because I can actually land my shots.
Consider yourself.
This is
Here they are. The fools. Typical air breather.
If you're close enough to some, because sometimes you will be, and you have a shield person. I usually throw a basic and I melee. Especially if they have a shield
Consider
person. You're
yourself
trying to break the
conquered.
shield. You can't break the shield. You want to
Double
swing.
kill.
Go for back for breaking the shield.
That's 3.
Hopefully you're never this close, but
Wow, 4 in
sometimes
a row.
the tank will be
Namor
rushing
not
you down
lose.
because you're doing too good.
Denizens of the deep.
Hopefully you got your turns up when they're trying to rush you down as well.
Wash our foes away.
Double
So you
kill.
can fry them up.
Here they are, the fools.
That's
Now, as
3.
far as another tip when it comes towards
You
aiming,
never had a chance.
you typically want to aim straight for the head, but with me, I do a lot of jumping in here. If you can get this down, the jumping aim headshot,
Double
which
kill.
I usually do it on the way
Namor
down.
does not lose.
See how like when I'm falling on the way down, it's usually
That's
when I have to
3.
roll.
Wow, 4 in a
It
row.
helps with my, I don't know, I guess my equilibrium. And a lot of the times you don't want to be doing this. He doesn't have a good
5.
strafe
That's
speed. He
amazing.
doesn't walk that fast.
Consider yourself conquered.
So strafing him
6
is
in a
good.
row. Way
So
to
for some reason,
go.
jumping in this game throws people off. So this is me. This is me most of the game.
Unbelievable.
And this is GM namor talk. This is what I.
Typical air breather. Denizens of the deep. Cleanse this place.
That 1 or 2 misses
Here
that
they
they
are,
do will
the
allow you a
fools.
chance to base it again, and it's over. Unless they're a
You are
tank,
unfit
most
for the
people are
world.
going down after the second headshot.
Protect your king.
And if not, 2 bodies.
You never had a chance.
2 bodies with the
Cleanse
turns,
this
good money.
place.
You ever called me Bird 22? You ever seen me in there? You see me doing a lot of that.
Namor does not lose.
As far as the sensitivity, I show you mines. I actually turn mines down. I know a lot of people turn theirs up. But I guess you can put this in slow motion if you want to see my specific reticule. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, it's the Winter Soldier one. But the Winter Soldier one works with him as well. But this is what I use. These are my sensitivities. And also make sure to turn off
Here they are, the fools.
the reticule animation. You see this? This will get you smoked. You never want your crosshairs moving. It's gonna play a trick on your eyes. You're not gonna aim this.
Namor does not lose.
I don't know who thought of an
Double kill.
animated reticule and thought that was cool, but it's on default. So make sure to turn that off.
That's
Regardless
3.
if you change the
Wow,
reticules
4
or
in a
not,
row.
just make sure you turn that on. That will be getting you smoked. Selling a lot of your games.
5. That's amazing. 6 in a row. Way to go.
Protect your king from the coldest depths.
Unbelievable. I don't want the center stage.
Just as expected. More foes to conquer.
Now, another thing you want to do with him is usually when I'm getting chased is what I usually do when I'm getting chased is I retreat and throw turrets at the same time. So if I do
summon the
this, I try to go as
seas.
high as I can, and then I throw the
Attack
turrets
them.
up. I usually. So you throw 2. Now the person
Fancy
trying to
space.
get at you, you move away from
Just
the
as
turret
expected.
Double
to
kill.
take his attention away from the turrets to rush towards you. But since the turrets can shoot 30
Feel
meters,
the ocean's chill.
they won't be out of range. You always want to
That's
play
3.
around your
Protect
turn.
your
Don't get out of range.
Wow, 4 in a
Don't get out of
row.
line of sight.
Shower comes away.
That will
5.
cause you to
That's
die.
amazing.
9 times out.
6 in a row. Way
Line
to
of sight
go.
And
in
Knight's
range.
the ally
But
awakens.
30 meters. Remember, 30 meters. So you
Unbelievable.
got a lot of range to move back and forth. Just so you don't want
Namor,
to get out of the sight of the turns.
denizens of the deep. Wash our foes
That's the
away.
difference between you being a god with Namor and you just selling your team.
Consider
Now remember,
yourself
like I said,
conquered.
turns on the wall, turns on the sides. Over
Attack
here,
them.
you can always put one behind you to fight.
Show them.
Because of the 30
Double
meters.
KO. That's 3.
Succumb to the ocean's might. Lita.
And this is the answer. This is the answer for a lot of divers. Once you get to
Double
GM,
KO.
you're going to start seeing either Namor or Luna being banned. They're banning Luna so that people won't play with Namor. Well, they can. Some people can still handle Namor if he has just the regular 2 turns. But if he has the 3 turns, a lot of divers are damn near considered to be trash at that point because of the ice turn.
Feel the
It
ocean's
destroys
chill.
Magics. It destroys Spider-Mans.
5,
It destroys
4,
Black
3,
Panthers. Because
2,
all these people,
1.
their focus is to get you out
Your
of the
force
line
to
of sight.
conquer.
But you
Cleanse this
can't see them
place.
anymore. Most of their
Protect
fighting
your
is
key.
it gets them to get out of your line of
You've
sight.
never had a
And they'll
chance.
be around you. They'll turn you around. They'll be above your head, knock you up, go into invincibility. But if you have the
Nice
turns,
ally
this is
awakened.
consistent then.
Watch
Nothing
our
a diver
double
hates
wave.
more than consistent then.
Namor does not lose.
That will get them fried 9 times out of
Succumb to attack them.
bomb.
Cleanse this place. Impressive as always.
Always aim for the headshot. Me. He has great headshot.
You
then.
never had a chance.
Look at that. Half her health. Mink. Mouth. So there's a lot of the times. Another tip that I would use is when I am ulting on people,
Well done.
I look dead for the healer.
You were unfit for this world.
Because let's say you catch all 4 people. Let's say you catch all 3 people. There'll be tanks here. There will be DPS here. You have to make the decision. Most of the time, you don't want to go for the tank unless he's about to die. So when you do something like this, oh, she's gonna die. When you do something like this, look directly for the healer and the DPS. Immediately.
You never had a chance. Giganto crushes all.
I keep chilling her because it's on the pin cam.
Namor reigns supreme.
Yeah, I would have sold that.
Typic, here they are. The fools. Giganto crushes all.
It's just, oh my god, man. I'm trying to get a little bit of it.
Namor reigns supreme.
That's most of the time you want to use your ult
never
like that.
had a chance.
Either that or you come from the sky. I do this as like a reversal
I
take.
summon the
Come from the
seas.
side.
Imperious race.
Because people are gonna be waiting for you to come back from the bubble.
Namor reigns supreme.
So the higher up you go, the more time you have to aim the ult. You'll be in the middle of battle.
Protect me. Well done, Giganto.
It gives you a little bit of breathing room because you have nothing else.
Just as expected.
You have nothing else when that bubble goes on. And sometimes pop in the bubble, you won't have any secure spot to go to. You could also, another one of my good things, I line up a headshot.
Typical air
You could typically see where it's at. See, look, right there. Keep your crosshair on them. I've turned around many fights because I give myself another chance to actually shoot a shot. And that's if I don't have any turns. If I have turns, I mostly do that.
Denizens of the deep. You net down them.
Try to set up another kill zone.
Impressive as always. Succumb to the ocean's might.
I usually practice on. I do practice on cooldowns because you don't want to have to wait for your cooldowns when you're doing things like this because you want to practice having it in that situation. You want to practice having LT ready for this.
World falls
You
to
don't want to wait
conquer.
another 5 seconds to try and
Just
learn
as
how to do it
expected.
again.
Namor reigns supreme. Typical
Hey,
air
so like I said before, when you get the jumping one down, the jumping headshots, set you a little higher. Then you can aim down at them.
Namor does not lose. 3 of them down.
But as soon as you get the jumping headshots down, your aim for down here will be a lot better. Since he's
Consider
like
yourself conquered.
a deliberate shot, and you don't have like automatic attack, I would
More
not
souls to conquer.
have my sensitivity be too high. You don't want your sensitivity
Namor
too
does
high
not
with
lose.
this because there's no reason to real flicker because you're doing all that fast moving, but you can't attack again really fast. You kind of want to set your aim, then shoot. Very deliberate shots.
Consider yourself
You
conquered.
want to see them in the crosshairs. You'll fire them up almost every time.
Succumb to the ocean's might. Namor does not lose.
You get close, see?
How
It's almost
swiftly they
seamless.
rumble. Here they are, the fools.
Shot melee, shot melee.
You never had a chance.
Sometimes they just have a little bit more health than what you can throw out. That melee will make a huge difference. I admit I don't usually have to use these on too much. Usually on strangers or like a DPS or a healer that has just a little bit more health. And that's like in pressure situations when there's a big fight going on and I can't afford the 2 seconds it takes to pull back my hand again.
Consider yourself conquered.
And for the most part, until you get your aim down, you do not want to hold the aim on this. I can do this now because I've learned, but in a pressure situation, this is gonna fuck you up more than
Namor
actually.
does not lose.
It's not gonna be bueno.
Here they are, the fools.
You want to press it, let it release. Press it, let it release. Press it, let it release. It will help with your aim, making sure that you're right on target.
You never had a chance.
Because this speed one, it doesn't work as well as you would think it would. Like you see me before. When I'm doing the hits, I'm usually on point with all of them. I'm not missing on purpose. The speed is a little bit faster when you're holding it because it goes directly, but you might not have enough time to aim. I guess in that case, if you want, you can adjust your sensitivity. But that's if your aim is like that. Remember, this is tutorial. So we trying to learn how to play the cat, not perfect them.
Protect your key.
You gotta learn how to hit your shots before we can work about perfection.
Here they are.
This will be the best evasive shit for you.
Impressive as always.
Me.
Just as expected.
Calm, deliberate. I don't miss many shots because as a person who has precision, you can't really afford to miss too many shots. Your base damage is off of these attacks. So you need to make sure you hit. If you can't hit with a precision character, you have to choose another. Don't choose an auto aim specialist or something. You gotta do something. Precision characters are either for the advanced or at least the modern players.
From the coldest depths. Just as expected.
That's why I still haven't picked up health. She has an extremely high ceiling, and if you miss her shot, If you can't consistently hit her shot, then she's not worth fighting. None of these precision characters, Hawkeye, Namor, Hell, who else is here? Black Widow, Storm's Basics, Magic's Attacks. If you are not a precision person, Winter Soldier, you do not want to play these people because you and Mantis, because you need pinpoint precision to make a difference. If you are just barely hitting your shots and you're getting some of the damage, but you're not maximizing your potential. So you might as well pick somebody else. Pick somebody else where you can at least hit 75% of what you shoot out. You shouldn't throw 8 spears and hit 3. It's crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. I'd have been upset at my brother.
Namor does not lose. More foes to conquer.
I'd have been upset.
They all drown in my wake. A nice ally awakens.
I think that is it for the total.
Wash our foes away.
So I just repeat them, just so to make sure. Do not throw your turrets on the ground. For the most part, that is a no-go. People will see the health bar. You see these big health bars that show up on Luna? There's going to be a big 2 health bars on the ground. And their health bars are not that healthy. They get hit once or twice, they're done. I'm going to throw them up in the air, corners. These things sometimes bend around corners and shoot. I swear.
Impressive as always.
But you want to make sure that you do that. You want to jump and aim when you're on your way down. Is usually when you want to throw the base. Don't hold the base.
Here they are, the fools.
Tap and shoot. Tap and shoot. You do not want to hold the bases. It's a little bit
Namor does not
faster when you hold it, and it's harder to move around and choose different targets while you're doing that. Because it's so fast sometimes, unless your sensitivity is really high, then you can see mine's isn't that high. So my shit's is, I wouldn't say slow, but they're like medium and deliberate shots. To me personally, I think if you don't have good aim, you should say just keep trying it on higher sensitivity. No, lower the sensitivity. Get the feel of hitting the shots. Then you can worry about upping the sensitivity after.
More does not lose.
Me personally, I'm perfectly fine with where I'm at now. It's gotten me to GM2. And I haven't changed my sensitivity since. When you ult, when you fly in the air, you can either ult.
More foes to conquer.
And then when you do ult, the healer that is on the ground or the DPS that's charging the most problems is the person you kill. Most of the times, you do want to kill a healer, but if there is no healer, get those annoying DPS out. Get the DPS that has the crazy skill. You see a Scarlet Witch, she can disappear fast. Get her out of there.
You were
prioritize that target when they're on the floor.
You never had a chance.
If you have the blessings of having an ice turret, you are the diver's worst dish. You need to communicate to your people to stand around you and your turrets, so that you can stop Spider-Man. No matter how fast they go, you are a flyer's worst nightmare.
Here they are, the fool. Typical air breather.
It's going to be hard for them to stop you. The ice turret slows them down already. Even if you don't have the ice turret, you have the regular 2 turrets. This is them on quick, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But this is me testing them running from.
Not lose.
Trying to get.
A nice ally awakens. Cleanse this place.
You see how the ice turret slows her down so much?
Namor reigns supreme.
As soon as the ice turret is in there, we're gonna show them moving without it. Look at her. They're zipping, right?
A nice ally awakens.
As soon as the ice turret hits them, they become a lot more hittable because they're slow.
Namor does not.
They're not zipping like they used to.
They all drown in my way.
it's your time to shine.
Attack them.
You can do that for Iron Man, Spider-Man,
More foes to conquer.
Black Panther, Magic. Magic is perfect when Magic is doing when you're slowing Magic. As soon as she comes out of the portal, you throw that spear right where the portal is, because she's gonna pop out in front of you. It's almost always guaranteed. And she's gonna try and kill you. If you come a little too close,
Typical air
body.
Attack them. Cleanse this place. Consider yourself conquered.
So make sure to be a Flyer's
From
worst
the
nightmare.
coldest depths.
You want to make people change from being a Flyer. If you aren't able to hit people in the side,
Typical
then you need
air breather.
precision people. Since
More
the Flyers
foes to
don't move
conquer.
at the same speeds that we move, they actually move kind of slow in the air for Flyers. I don't know why. They even had to give one of Johnny's moves to make him faster in the air. It's crazy. How about he just be that fast?
Consider yourself.
Rant over, because I don't really like Flyers
They all
anyway,
drown in my way.
being a Namor guy. And most of the time, I pick Namor as an answer to what they're. They have too many divers. They have too many air people. Most of the time, I'm trying to get Winter Soldier to lose.
Namor does not lose.
So I try to stay
They all
off
drown in my way.
Namor. What? Yeah, every now and then they drag me back into it, man. They do too much. Do not be afraid to pivot from where you're at to shut down the enemy team.
Admit it. You need me.
If the Spider-Man is doing too good, Storm is doing too good, Iron Man is doing too good,
Never had
Black Panther doing too good, switch to your boy Namor. Shut that shit.
From the coldest depths.
Don't you dare let them
Attack
whip
them.
on you for 10 kills. There's sometimes if I die the wrong way twice, if I die by Spider-Man twice and I barely got to the lane, that's when I gotta bring the Yankee, aka Namor.
Feel the ocean's chill. Drown them. You never had a
Now I think that's all I can teach you guys I think that's all I can teach you guys in here in the Danger Room. I'm gonna put some clips in of a game where I was playing with Namor, give you a little bit of spill on how I play with Namor, see what it is. And I guess we could also say, make sure to fucking flank. A lot of people don't flank with him, and I really don't understand why, especially if you have the Luna. If you have the Luna thing, you can do 1,000 things.
Here they
you can
are.
also
the fools.
just catch them on regular. There's nothing wrong with going around people. And you come out, if you have the ice one, automatic ice and that.
Awakens.
And you go for the rage inducing.
Double KO.
The LT.
Typical air breather.
That makes them go super attack speed. Watch.
Whoa. Protect me.
So I'll do that.
I'll
do that, and then I hit them with LT because
Wow.
the turrets are gonna start shooting them, but they're gonna be facing your back. You're gonna be facing their back. So by the time they notice, the turrets are already going berserk.
I don't have to be center stage.
And there's
Double
almost
KO.
nothing they can do about it. When I go around, I go directly for the healer,
That's 3. Wow.
and then I let the turrets do their thing. Most of the time, let's say if it's a wall, I'll put it on the wall over here. Me.
6 in a row.
The healer's dead
Way
before
to
they know
go.
it.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna show you a clip of where I did this. I went into the back lane, destroyed all of them. There's nothing they can do about it, man. He's a great flanker. You do want to keep him for anti-dive if they have dive tanks. But if they don't have dive tanks, divers, or any of the such, then you can switch to being flank with it. That's if you want to continue to play with it. You don't always got to switch because you don't have the optimal way to fight everybody. You can also make a new way of fighting, which is, for me, usually is fun.
From the coldest depths. Cleanse this place.
But yeah, if you like the video,
They all
man,
drown in my wake.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me
You
know in the
never had a
comments if you
chance.
want me to do anybody else. I was thinking about doing Moon Knight next. And I've been working on the Winter Soldier. I think I got him to.
More
I got him. Well, I'm
conquer.
close to Centurion, but it takes forever to. He
Impressive
needs
as
final
always.
hits. He needs He needs to
Typical
hit people
air
with the
breather.
wire. I need to get 35 final hits for 40 points. I understand he gets a lot of final hits for Chiefs.
Succumb to the
They be
ocean's
making these
might.
DPS lords like really, really hard.
They
Where other
all
people would be
drown in
like
my
block
wake.
damage, heal.
You never had a chance.
But that's another one. That's that's the problems of a DPS. Don't really listen to me.
From the
But
coldest
yeah,
depths.
do not be a bird, man. Let me know what y'all
Throw
feel
them.
about the video.
It's okay.
And I'll see
Admit it.
y'all next
You made
time.
me.
Impressive as always.
Peace.
Typical air breather.